Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here today with my 6-year natural hair update. I can't believe it's been 6 years. So I'm just going to be going through with you guys about, some of the things I've done in the last year, some of the challenges I've faced, some of the mistakes I've made, and then maybe do a length check at the end of the video. But I have trimmed my hair recently, so I know that I have lost some length, but healthy hair over everything, so let's get right into it. So for those of you who have recently started following me, I big chopped back in July of 2013, and I actually transitioned for I think 8 or so months before I cut off all my relaxed ends, and I was just over having those two different textures, so I cut it off, and it was the most amazing, liberating feeling, and it was the best decision I made regarding my hair, because yes, I was relaxing my hair since the age of 7, yeah, probably 7 years old. And like most of us young black girls, it's just something that our mothers did back then. And I always had pretty nice, strong, relaxed hair, but it got to the point where I was like, I'm getting my hair relaxed every 6-8 weeks, and I'm never wearing my hair out. I'm always wearing wigs, so what's the point? And then also I didn't like how lifeless my hair was when I relaxed it. It just felt so limp. There was no body, no volume. It was just flat, and I didn't like that. So yeah, I was just like, let me just big chop. I don't feel like I'm gonna lose out on anything because I'm still gonna wear wigs anyway. So for the first year, I wore my teeny weeny afro, and I love that stage. It was just so easy, get up, spray water and go type thing. And then for like the second year, the third year, maybe the fourth year as well, I was mainly wearing protective styles, and I was cornrowing my hair for maybe 4-6 weeks at a time, wearing wigs, taking it off, washing, detangling, all that kind of stuff, braiding it up and wearing wigs again. And I did that for a good 2-3 years, and I feel like that's what really helped my hair grow, because I was simply just leaving it alone. By the fourth, I think 5th year, that's when I started like blow drying, and I started straightening my hair because I was curious. So I did that probably in my, is it 4th year? Yeah, 4th year. I straightened my hair a couple of times, maybe 2 or 3 times in the year. And then the year that I was pregnant, I think I straightened my hair a couple of times as well. In this last year though, I've done a lot more straightening. Literally, like if I feel like straightening my hair, I would straighten it. Because it was just kind of easier to manage, when my hair was stretched, it was straightened. So yeah, I straightened my hair. And when I wore it straight, I mainly put the ponytail attachment and just kind of rocked it like that. Now, the result of me straightening my hair more often in the last year has led to my ends being super, super busted. I had a lot of fairy knots, double strand knots. My ends were very, very weak. I had a lot of shedding, breakage as well. And I didn't feel like I had heat damage, but my ends were telling me otherwise. I hadn't trimmed my hair in quite a while, and I just kept on putting it off and putting it off. Then it just got to the point where my ends were actually driving me crazy. At a point, I did kind of like get caught up in the whole long hair thing, so I was like, oh, my hair is growing, it's like up to here. If I cut it, it's going to be shorter, but the ends were terrible. And because of the bad ends, I really didn't enjoy, wearing my hair out like this. If my hair wasn't straightened, I wasn't wearing it out. And that's because when your ends are bad, your styles don't come out good. It was very limp and lifeless, especially, on the ends. So a few weeks ago, I was like, nah, I'm gonna cut all these ends off, and I'm not gonna be like stingy and just cut a little bit. Like, I'm gonna cut it off properly. So that's what I did. I blow dried my hair out. And then I actually followed a YouTuber called Ambrosia Malbro, I think is her name, and I love her videos. She's got the most amazing natural hair. She's kind of like my natural hair crush. She's got beautiful 4C hair, and she did a video of her trimming her ends while it was stretched. So that's kind of what I followed to cut my hair. Just started from the back, pulled it down, ran my hands down my hair, found where I wanted it and cut it. And I did that throughout my whole head. And instantly the result after I cut it was so much better. Like, I could actually run my hands through my hair without getting it caught at the ends. And I'm just so happy that I did that. And then so, having a style like this where my hair has been blow dried out, And then I just did 4 big plaits, 2 at the front, 2 at the back, and just simply took it out. Like, the style just sits a lot better and it just feels so much healthier, and it's fluffy. Like, you know when you know your hair is in a good state and you're just happy with how it is? That's how I feel right now. It feels like what my hair was like back in, like, you know, the 4-year mark. I feel like I've gone back to a healthier state with regards to my hair. And I blow dried my hair on a low cool heat setting, but you know, still that tension of, you know, brushing the hair to achieve the blow dried look, it's stressing your hair. So for the next year, I plan not to put any heat on my hair at all, because it definitely was beneficial to my hair when I didn't put any heat in the first few years. And yeah, you know, we'll see how much, you know, length I retain, you know, how much my hair grows, and just the overall health of my hair. And to be honest, I did blow dry it, you know, to trim my hair, because I wanted to have a really good trim, like I said before, and I just needed to have my hair properly stretched. But yeah, that's it. I'm not going to do it again. So moving forward, I'll probably just be dusting my ends a bit more regularly, you know, when I wash my hair, like I was doing also, like, you know, maybe a year or 2 ago, just to make sure the ends, you know, stay good and I don't get to the point where they're really bad and then I have to cut a lot more hair off. Because this time round, I probably cut about an inch and a bit off, you know, as I work through my hair. And also, as you guys have been watching with my affordable wig series, I've got so many fabulous wigs that I can rock. So I'm also going to try and go back to, you know, just braiding my hair, leaving it alone, wearing the wigs, you know, taking my braids out, washing, and then just kind of repeating. And I'll try and maintain that kind of like routine. But there is something that kind of maybe could get in the way of that, and I'll talk about that a little later in the video. But yeah, moving on to one thing that I've also discovered in this last year of my natural hair journey, which I actually didn't pay attention to for all these years, and that's the porosity levels of my hair. Now, I haven't really paid much attention to it. You know, I have heard about it, I've seen videos about it, I know people talk about it a lot. A few weeks ago, I was like, nah, let me actually sit down and try and work out what the porosity of my hair is. I think for me, I thought that my hair was high porosity, but it turns out my hair is actually low porosity, so it can't retain moisture. And that makes absolute perfect sense, because, you know, a lot of the products that I put in my hair, especially like after I wash and condition my hair, it actually just sits on my hair. It doesn't like really get into and penetrate my strands. And also when I, you know, braid up my hair after washing it, you know, and I use my products, it stays quite damp for a long time. It doesn't dry quickly. And these are all signs that you've got low porosity hair. So it was like a light bulb moment for me, and I was like, oh, okay, it makes a lot of sense. And so then that leads me to one product that I have sworn by since I started my natural hair journey, and that's coconut oil. I have been using coconut oil since the very beginning. I thought my hair loved it, but it turns out my hair isn't actually absorbing the coconut oil at all. And I'll tell you why, because, okay, when I wash and condition my hair, yes, my hair feels soft. It's really, really nice. So I do the LCO method. So liquid is just water for me when I come out of the shower and I've washed my hair. And then I use my conditioner, which is a creamy kind of leave-in conditioner. Then I would seal with coconut oil. Now, when I was doing those steps, okay, it was fine. I braided up. And then if I was wearing my hair out in a style like this, it was fine maybe like the first day, you know, after I took the plaits out, the cornrows, the twists, whatever. But then like the following day and the days after that, my hair would get super dry again. And I'm like, I put all this product in, but why is it so dry? And also another thing is when I would braid up my hair in cornrows and wear my wigs, yes, I was moisturizing my scalp, you know, often, and, you know, running it through my cornrows as well. But whenever I took my cornrows out on wash day and like separating the cornrows, I had to be very careful because my hair felt super dry and brittle, and you could just feel like it was breaking every time I separated strands. And I also didn't understand why that was, because, you know, I put a lot of product in it when I was braiding it up, so I felt like it should still be moisturized. And it was all because my hair is low porosity. It doesn't maintain moisture as well. So there are certain products that I should avoid. So for example, for this style, like I said, I blow dried it first, and I sprayed my hair with, what's it called? It's an argan oil conditioning spray, and argan oil is a good oil for low porosity hair because it's lightweight. So I sprayed that on my hair, then I just proceeded to blow dry it. Like I said, on a cool, low setting, so it wasn't even warm. And then after I blow dried all my hair, I put some actual argan oil, actually sectioned it and, you know, put it all throughout my hair. And then before I went to bed, I've actually got a shea butter mix here, and I'll go into that a bit later. And this one's actually from an Australian company called Luscious Skin and Hair. And this product is a really, really good moisturizer for my hair. So yeah, once again, I sectioned my hair off and, you know, ran the shea butter mix, you know, throughout my hair, making sure that I got every single section, and then I just braided it. And then when I took it out the following day, when I say my hair was so soft, I didn't even understand what was going on. Like, and it still felt moisturized. Like the product wasn't just sitting on my hair. You could tell that it had penetrated my hair, and that's why my hair felt soft. So yeah, shea butter is another great product for low porosity hair, but it's great in the form of whipped butter, which is what this product actually is. So I'm so glad that I've discovered that. So I'm going to be, you know, getting into this product a lot more. I actually reviewed for them earlier on, was it this year or late last year? And I do like the product. I was previously just using it more on my scalp, but it actually works a lot better on the strands of my hair. But yeah, also that trim has just made this style feel so much better. So it's just a combination of things. Once you figure it out, which I've now figured it out with my hair, it makes sense. Okay, so now moving on to the products that I use on my hair, especially on wash day. I'm now using the Head & Shoulders Anti-Dandruff Shampoo and Conditioner 2-in-1 Itchy Scalp Care. So this is the shampoo that I use because I do suffer from severe itchy scalp. And because of that, I do have to wash my hair a lot more frequently because it gets so itchy to the point where it gets painful on my scalp. And I simply have to just, you know, wash it and treat it and just get some relief. So this is what I've been using. Previously, I was using the T-Gel Daily Control 2-in-1 Anti-Dandruff Shampoo plus Conditioner. This one was from Neutrogena. I've been using this for, you know, quite a few years. I just wanted to switch it up, so I decided to start using this, and, you know, it works okay. I still have to wash my hair probably like a week and a half to 2 weeks. Like, that's how regularly I have to wash my hair, which can be super annoying because wash day is such a mission. Detangling my hair is such a mission. And my only issue with that is, you know, washing my hair that often, you know, I'm kind of worried about all the tension and the stress I'm putting on my hair every time I have to detangle, you know, which is every time I wash, because I can't just wash and go. So I wish I could, you know, leave my hair alone for longer periods of time, like at least 4 weeks, but my itchy scalp won't allow me. And that's what I was doing back in the early days of my natural hair journey, like just leaving it alone for 4 to 6 weeks. And I know that was really good, but I mean, this is the situation I'm in now. So I just try and be, you know, careful when I'm washing, detangling. Sometimes I finger detangle and then, you know, go through with the comb or whatever. But yeah, I've got to wash more frequently. But I have been doing some reading, and, you know, washing your hair frequently, like at least once a week, isn't bad for our, you know, hair, like for 4C hair. But I guess it all comes down to not being too harsh on your hair, especially detangling. You know, that tension, just being gentle with it. So they say when you're washing your hair, make sure you have the time to do it, because if you don't, you're going to just go through it very roughly and probably, you know, do damage, you know, to your hair by pulling it out and yanking it and all that kind of stuff. So I always make sure, you know, when I'm washing my hair, or the days I'm washing my hair, it's when hubby's home, he's taking care of Sebastian, so I can really take my time and, you know, do what I need to do. So that's what I'm washing my hair with. And yes, I have tried the tea tree oil for my scalp. It didn't work for me. So yeah, it just is what it is. I guess that's just how my scalp is. And I just got to find ways around it to be able to manage it with the fact that I do have an itchy scalp and do have dandruff and that kind of stuff. Okay, so for conditioner, I'm still using my trusty Herbal Essence Hello Hydration. I have also been using this since the beginning of my natural hair journey. I'm not going to move away from it. I love it. It definitely does condition my hair well. I'm very generous with how much I use of this product on my hair. Yeah, probably like half a bottle, if not a little bit more each wash. And then after I put the conditioner in, I use this Mad for Argan Oil hair treatment, and I get this from Kmart. It's very inexpensive, and this is basically my deep conditioning treatment. So I put my conditioner in, then I add this to it, and this one gives my hair really good slip for when I'm going to detangle. It's a nice thick creamy consistency. So yeah, I use almost one full one of this every time I wash my hair. It's about $2, so it's okay. And then I detangle my hair, and this is my new favorite detangling tool. It's the Tangle Teezer. I've watched a lot of reviews on this one here, and also the Denman brush, and after watching it I decided to get this one instead of the Denman brush. I think this works better on 4C hair, and honestly this has been a game changer for me. I have stopped using my wide tooth comb completely to detangle my hair, and I use this bad boy here. I work in small sections and start from the ends of my hair and work it up, and by the end of detangling, this thing runs through my hair like it's nothing. It's so smooth. And like I said, I use a lot of products, a lot of conditioner, and a lot of the what's it called, the deep conditioning treatment. So yeah, it goes through very nicely. In terms of how much hair comes out, I feel like it's average for when I'm detangling. I probably get that much, when I ball it up. But yeah, it's just made detangling a whole lot easier. I just wish there was one with a handle, because sometimes it just slips and falls out of my hand, and you really have to grip it properly. And when you're in the shower with conditioner, there is a lot of slippage, so that's my only issue with it. But in terms of detangling my hair, it does an amazing job. And I only ever use the Tangle Teezer when my hair is wet, never when it's dry. And it's got product in it as well. And when I'm detangling my hair, I always work in 4 sections, so split down the middle, side and side, and it just makes it a lot more easier. And even within each section, I usually split it in a couple of sections, so it's just easier to detangle, because trying to do a big chunk at a time, I'm definitely going to be like, yanking my hair unnecessarily. And I've actually got a video of my wash day routine, but I'm actually thinking of doing, an updated one, showing you the products that I'm currently using. So yeah, if you're interested in that video, thumbs this one up so I know, or leave a comment down below. All right, so after I wash my conditioner out, I put it back in the twist, and then I put leggings on my head, twist it, wrap it around. I never towel dry my hair, and then I squeeze it and it gets the excess water out. And then I move on to my LCO method, which is, like I said, liquid, conditioner, oil, and that is a good method for low porosity hair, as opposed to the LOC method, which is liquid, oil, conditioner, which I think works better for high porosity hair. I've always used the LCO method. I just felt it worked better on my hair, not even knowing that it was good for low porosity hair. So I've always done that, and I'll continue to do that. So the liquid, like I said, is the water. After I get out of the shower, my hair is still damp. And then for my conditioner, I've been using this one here, which I get from my local supermarket, and it's the Garnier Fructis Nourishing Banana Hair Food. Now this one, it's good. However, this is the one that I've been using since the beginning of my natural hair journey, and that's the Beautiful Textures Moisture Butter Whipped Curl Cream. I like the consistency of this one a lot better, and I feel like this one penetrates my hair a lot better. And when I was, doing research on low porosity hair, this is one of the products that came up that was good for low porosity hair. So I understand why I like it. My hair definitely feels a lot more, softer, when I braid it up and I take it out, when I'm wearing my hair out. However, this product I can't get in Australia. I have to order it online. I usually get it on eBay. And, depending on which seller it is, the price can be 20 something and up. So yeah, I can't be like just using it anyhow. I usually use this one when I know I want to wear my hair out like this, because it just feels a lot better with this product. But as an alternative, I've been also, like I said, using this product here, which is okay, but I use it mainly when I'm going to braid my hair up and wear wigs. Like consistency wise, it doesn't feel as creamy as this one here, which this one here, the moisture butter feels like butter. And then the other product that I used to use was the Organics, the Argan oil. Is it the Argan oil one? It was also a really good product for my cream part of my method. It was a great leave-in, but it's also really expensive. The tub is like half the size of this, and it was what? I think it's like $17 if it's not on sale, and it's just not enough product. Like I could literally use one whole tub for my wash day. And if I'm washing my hair every 2 weeks, do the math. So you just got to work with what you have, what you can get. I'm hoping that maybe I can come across another product maybe in store that will be as good as this one, but so far this one is really, really good. Beautiful textures. I definitely recommend it. So after I put the cream part in, the oil part previously, like I said, I was using coconut oil, which I've now discovered isn't good for my particular hair. Although there are some low porosity, naturals who do like coconut oil, but for me, it doesn't work. So I've actually placed an order for some grapeseed oil, avocado oil, almond oil, and is that it? Those 3 oils, which are all great light oils for low porosity hair, because coconut oil is too heavy for low porosity hair. We need lighter oils. So the ones that I've mentioned, I've been doing research and they all have really good benefits for low porosity hair. So I've placed some orders for those, so they are yet to come. So after I do the LCO method and I have all that product in, then I'll go back in with my Tangle teaser and then work on a section at a time, and then braid it up, cornrow it, do twist, whatever. If I'm wearing wigs, I'll just cornrow it all back. However, I've also discovered that my head doesn't like cornrows. Something about the hair laying really close to the scalp and me not being able to access it properly, it makes my head super itchy. So I've got to find an alternative to that. I have tried doing flat twists, but I can't get that as flat, especially when I'm wearing wigs. So I've got to figure that out in the next year and figure out what's going to work. But cornrows, like after like a week, it gets super, super itchy. And I think that's what also leads to me having to wash my hair frequently as well. So I've got to still figure that one out. But if I'm wearing wigs, I'll braid my hair up. If I'm rocking my hair, I'll do my twists or my braids or whatever, and then usually let it dry for like a day or 2. I'll do it when I know I don't need to go out the following day, just so it can dry properly. And then I'll take the hair out and style it as I need to. And then if I'm wearing my hair out like this, I'm moisturizing with this product here. Like I said, this is the whipped butter for body and hair, and I just grab sections, work it through, and then just braid it up for the night, put on my satin bonnet, scarf, or whatever it is, and then just take it out in the morning, which is like what I did today. Fluff it out and I'm good to go. Okay, so moving on to the length check. I know that I have lost some length, but like I said, healthy hair over everything. So I'm just going to go through and measure and see where we are at. So the back here is now sitting here. I think previously it was like maybe down to there. So I'm just doing this so I can see how well it grows in the next year. It's just a reference, so right now this is at 9.5 inches on this side. Also, when I cut it, I tried to make sure that the hair was even, but there might be some parts that are not. Okay, this side here. Okay, that says 11 inches. Is that right? Yeah, actually it is a little bit shorter. But that's due to me cutting it, so I may go back and trim this part a little bit as well. Actually, I will go back and trim it. I feel like a little not forming at the end of this one. Also very important when cutting your hair to use fresh scissors, which I did. I bought a brand new pair of scissors to cut my hair, and it just made cutting it so much easier. Like just a nice clean snip and it was done. Let's move on to the front. Okay, so the front, it's about 10 inches at the front. Okay, by the ears, it's about 9.5 on that side. Yeah, about 9.5 as well. The very back, I'll do the side like in the middle, about 10 inches on that side. Like even separating the hair is so much better. Like I don't feel like I'm ripping my hair because those dead ends are gone. All those double strand knots are gone. Okay, this side, yep, it's about 10 inches as well. And then let me do the crown. About 11 inches. All right, so there you have it. That's where the length of my hair is currently. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you found it informative. Leave any questions down below that you may have. Remember, with natural hair, another really key thing is patience. You just got to be patient with your hair. Everyone's hair grows at a different rate, does its own thing. Genetics plays a factor. You know, it's not all about long hair, but it is definitely about healthy hair, because you'll feel so much better if you know your hair is healthy. So for me, the next year, it's just trying to stay away from that heat. And yeah, just seeing how these products that are better suited for low porosity hair will work, you know, with my hair, and see if I'll get some good growth in the next year. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, please don't forget to thumbs up this video if you liked it, and leave any comments down below. Also subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. Thank you so much, guys, again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.